So the Unified SecOps portal, security.microsoft.com, has some interesting new Sentinel optimization features in there, which include migration capabilities. I want to check these out together with you right now. So we can find this new feature in the Defender portal at security.microsoft.com. We scroll down to SOC Optimization and it takes us here. What we need to do is to click on Set up your new SIEM, and it gives you the option to migrate from your current SIEM. Now, I thought to demo this, it's going to be quite difficult because I haven't got a current SIEM, but let's see what the options are. So we can choose a source SIEM of either Splunk or QRadar. Now, if you're trying to migrate from Splunk, you need to input this command, this query, into the reporting and search app within Splunk, and then export the query results as a JSON file and upload it here. So I can't do that, but QRadar looks a little bit easier. It tells you to export your QRadar rule data as a CSV file. Now, again, I don't have that, but I asked trusty old Copilot, could it generate me a sample CSV based on what you could expect from QRadar? So I upload that file, and now we can click on Next. It analyzes the data, and here we go. What have we got? It says it's detected 5 detection rules. We'll compare these with available detection rules in Microsoft Sentinel. So does this right? Check it out. What are we going to do next then? We'll analyze and prepare specific recommendations. Analyze the configuration data so you can use readily available options, provide a comprehensive set of recommendations, and we can track progress and continue to optimize. Sounds great to me. Let's click Next. Now we have to choose our workspace. So here we have one, Workspace Sentinel 1, and I can click on Start Analyzing. So you will have noticed there that it prompted me that I need Security Copilot enabled in order to do this. So that's something I didn't know. So I paused. I went and enabled Security Copilot, and we are just back at the Workspace selection again. Let's see if it's going to like it this time. And there we go. It says getting your recommendations ready. It can take up to 24 hours to fully analyze your configuration data and prepare recommendations. Go to SOC Optimization to see them, and we can do just that. So you're probably thinking nothing looks different here, right? Well, the light bulb moment is that SOC Optimization does not show you imported rules anywhere. It uses them only as input to generate recommendations, gaps, and optimization actions. So your next step is not to look for the CSV or the rules themselves. It's to drill into what has changed as a result of the inventory. So what do we need to do? Let's take a look at View All Coverage Optimization Details. This is the primary next action after that import. And we can see a few things in here. We can dive into a single threat scenario. So this one here, can we click and get more? Yeah, and if we click on this one, it tells us more details. So coverage improvement against BEC, mass credential harvest, and we have got options here to change the status of this task. We can mark it as progress or complete or dismiss it. And your coverage against BEC can be improved. So see more. Business email compromise attacks often aim to commit financial fraud by locating sensitive payment. Blah, 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 blah. This hero scenario identifies attacks compromising an environment. The value of that, improve your coverage. The coverage analysis, 23 user-defined actions, 6 response actions, and 6 products. And it's giving us a nice little view here of those user-defined detections across initial access. We've got privilege escalation, collection, and not the easiest to navigate around. Privilege escalation, exfiltration. Can we click further on these? And we can also click on the products and see the view from here as well. And then what we can do is we can either go to the content hub or we can view the full threat scenario. Let's first look at that threat scenario. And in here, we can see the recommended measures on how we are currently managing this particular security threat. And this is really good. It's telling us all the things we need to do in Defender for Identity, Defender for Cloud Apps, Entra ID, Defender XDR, and so on and so forth. So very, very comprehensive. I really like this. If we go to the Content Hub, let's see what we've got here. This shows us the coverage improvement against Beck Mass Credential Harvest, so we can get a view on what needs to be improved from this area as well. And all of these recommendations that we're seeing here are because of what we uploaded, the data that we got, in this case from QRadar. So that's a nice little addition to the portal, I'm sure you'll agree, where you can easily prepare for that migration over from something like QRadar or Splunk. Those are the two that are in there from the get-go. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see more source SIEM technologies added into there in time. I like what I see. It's pretty cool. It gives you a bit of a head start on that migration journey. So let me know what you think as well. If you've tried it, let me know what experience you've had with it. It was a little unexpected to me that you need Security Copilot in order to use it, but obviously there's a reason for that. But overall, very impressed indeed. If you've enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing as well. It helps me very, very much to grow the channel and reach a wider audience. And we'll leave things there. So thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it. You all take care, stay safe, and travel well. Until next time. Bye-bye.